Hey, it's Lime Green Squid with part 2 of those 12 questions. Yes, I'm wearing a toque. It's all explained in the first video. Alright, so continuing on, that last video just was 10 minutes. I had to make a two-parter. Number 9, I covered that one. Number 10, why do so many of your interests, art and entertainment, center around human suffering and tragedy? Does this reflect an inner turmoil because of the absence of God? Yes, the absence of God is the only cause of human suffering in the entire universe. There's no such thing as, people breaking up, falling in and out of love. That's not tragic to anyone ever in the world, because only the absence of God is tragic. You have to laugh at this type of stuff. This is why people laugh at creationists. Good series, whoever does that series. No, there's human suffering. There's war. There's people who go to war indirectly caused by your God, your God in particular. For most of the wars lately. Where am I going with this? Yeah, there's human suffering, there's wars, and there's, starvation, and love, and hate, and that's death. that's all the human tragedy and suffering that you need. People seem to feel most when they're feeling these emotions, and people tend to want to feel things. And that's what I think, anyway. 11. If Jesus were physically alive today and preaching the same message as he did before, would you accept his teaching as being valid and viable to our community and our own personal life? If he could unmistakably... Kitty's playing with stuff. If he could unmistakably prove to all of us, every single person, every one of us, that he is true and he's the real one and he's not just some special effect on a computer graphic screen, then I would find him valid. That's exactly what we atheists are asking for. If your God or your Jesus were to come down and actually be able to prove unmistakably, like be able to conjure up a purple platypus in the middle of the air, something just that no one would be able to do ever, then I would find that credible. That would make me... I would not be able to be an atheist at that point, because I would have seen the God and your God figure. Because that's all we require. The thing is, none of you know how to conjure that up. So, until then, we're pretty much going to have to be atheists. There's no other choice. Any other choice is based on ignorance. Anyway, 12. Considering all the opinions you express about the dangers of religion and the world's problems, why don't you offer any solutions to the problems on a specific level? Well, we kind of do. We offer the solution that get religion out of school. Stop teaching religion to young children. It's teaching religion to young children and teaching these children that if other children do not believe in the same thing that you do or your parents do, that these children are going to hell or they're not the right type of people. You don't want them hanging out with people. Religion creates bigotry, prejudice. It generates divisionism between people based on belief. When a religion places belief before ethics, before morality, because you'll hear tons of Christians respond with if you're a good person but you don't believe in God, then you're going to hell anyway because you didn't believe in God. If belief is put before being good, that's a religion corrupt from its very foundations. Get out. Tear yourself out of there as soon as you can. Any religion that promotes that is corrupt religion trying to control you and your peers. There's no question beyond that. Any religion that promotes that is corrupt and false. But yeah, we do that. That is the biggest solution that we offer on that specific level. There are many non-religious charities and stuff. Religion is not the only thing that offers charity, because religion feels so bad for enslaving everyone. They figured we should try to make them think that we're good too. But I didn't really want to go down that road. But that's pretty much it. Those are the solutions to many of the main problems of war and most of the uneducation of people. Religion hates education. Religion is all for education about itself. But if you want to be educated on something that is real and factual in the real world but goes against the religious belief, then education and intelligence all of a sudden get attacked, and your intelligence is an affront to God. You must trust God's intelligence, not your own. And how do you know what's God's intelligence if God's not even talking to you except through this one book that is ambiguous on every single moral that it gives? That's the big question, isn't it? Well, that's it. I've sort of trailed off longer than I should. Behind me has been my artwork. It's probably impossible to see it because it's so blurry, as far as I can tell on my screen anyway. But yeah, I thought I'd be sort of shameful in showing my art, just the same as I'm wearing a touque and ashamed of showing my head. Oh well, it's life, and I understand what I'm doing. And as long as we understand who we are and what we're doing, we can't be offended, and we can't offend. So, as the King Heathen says, don't take my word for it, think for yourself. I'm not going to steal that. Don't worry, I'm not going to start saying that all the time, but those are good words to live by. Watch King Heathen as well.